Alright, so now we're going on to multiplying polynomials. So we talked about addition and subtraction last time, now we're multiplying, okay? So just multiply numbers times numbers, so 25, x squared times x squared, so you add the exponents, so it's x to the fourth. Okay, here, just distribute it out. So you go 5 times 3, 15, x squared times x squared, x to the fourth. 5 times 2, 10, x squared times x, x to the third. 5 times 1 is 5, just x squared. You cannot combine anything. Okay? So distribute, so you get 20x to the third plus 5x squared plus 12x squared plus 3x. Combine the like terms, so you have 20x to the third plus 17x squared plus 3x. Okay, let's look at some more here. Remember, distribute everything from the first to the second. So you get 20x to the fourth minus 10x squared plus 12x squared minus 6x. So you get 20x to the fourth, negative 10 plus 12, 2, x squared minus 6x. Just remember, distribute everything from the first to the second, so you get 5x to the fifth, because we add the exponents. You don't go 2 times 3, you go 2 plus 3. Minus 10x squared minus 15x to the third plus 6. The only thing wrong with this is we got to write it in standard form, which is highest degree to lowest. Okay? So hopefully this is making sense. Let's take a look at another page. So it's still the same process here, guys. Distribute. So you get 6r to the third plus 8r squared minus 8r minus 3r squared minus 4r plus 4. Combine the like terms, so you have 6r to the third, and then 8r squared minus 3r squared, 5r squared, negative 8r minus 4r, plus 4. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Oh, these are fun. Now, what I do here is when you have 1, 2, 3 in the front and 2 in the second, then what I do is I distribute backwards. So, because you can multiply the same way. So you have, what's 4 times a half? 2. M to the fifth. Half times 1, half. And that's going to be m to the fourth. Plus 2m to the third. Okay, so we distribute all that one. Now we got to go to this one. 5 halves times 4 is 10. M to the third minus 5 halves m squared plus 10 m. So now combine like terms. We don't have any other m to the fifths, so it's just 2m to the fifth. You have no other m to the fourth, so it's minus 1/2 m to the fourth. Well, this plus this, that's 12 m to the third, and everything else is different. Okay? Let's keep going. Alright, so here are some rules that you can try to memorize because I don't believe they're on the equation sheet, but I'm not sure. Or we just remember 5x plus 4 squared. What does that mean? And then we distribute out. You get 25x squared plus 20x plus 20x plus 16, which is 25x squared plus 40x plus 16. So there's one way. Now, if you want to try to remember these, watch what I end up doing here. Okay, it says using the special product. So this one is, you do a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Well, in this case, a is 5x, comma, b is 4. So if I do that, I get 5x squared plus 2 times 5x times 4 plus 4 squared. Well, that's 25x squared plus 2 times 5 is 10, times 4 is 40, x, plus 16. See how we got the same thing? So now minus, just remember, the only difference is this. It is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Here, and you don't need to worry about the negative, the minus there. It's 5x and b is 4. So you say 5x squared minus 2 times 5x times 4 plus 4 squared, which is 25x squared minus 40x plus 16. Okay? So I use the special rule, and then down here, what they want you to do is, if you just write it out, so switch these. It says using the special products, that was up here. Find the product, that's down here. But it just means write it out twice and multiply it out. Okay? And I don't care which one you use or which one you remember. These ones I always just find. So it's 25x squared minus 20x plus 20x minus 16. Those are gone, so it's 25x squared minus 16. Okay? Let's take a look at some more. So this one you have to realize they're conjugates of each other because it's 5x plus 4, 5x minus 4. And the special rule means you only have to multiply the first two and the last two. So it's just 25x squared minus 16. Now, so here we have product. So that means to do this. See how it's to the third? That means write it down 3 times instead of 2 and multiply it out. So the first one we've already done, and you're going to get 25x squared plus 40x plus 16. And you go 5x plus 4, distribute it. So you get 125x to the third plus 200x squared plus 16 times 5, 80. X plus 100x squared plus 160x plus 64. Let me double check, but yes. So you have 125x to the third, 200 plus 100, 300, x squared, 80 plus 160, 240 plus 64. Okay, let's take a look at some more problems. All right, this one, it says, given the rectangular solid with the given sides, find the following. So we have n plus 2, n, and n plus 4. It says, write the polynomial v of n, volume of the box. So the volume of the box equals its length times width times height. You can multiply it out if you want, but I'm not worried about that right now. It says, what is the volume of the box if the shortest side has a side length of 3 inches? So that means v of 3 equals 3 times 3 plus 2 times 3 plus 4. So that's 3 times 5 times 7, which is 105 inches cubed, because you did inches times inches times inches. So now it wants the area of the base of the box. Well, that's just n times n plus 2, and that one would be n squared plus 2n. It says when the box is... Alright, so again, what it says here is write a polynomial function for the area of the base of the box when n is increased by 5. Okay. So what that means is the area is being increased by 5. So it's just n squared plus 2n plus 5. Okay? And then if they ask you to find something like this, it just means substitute in all of it and then simplify it out. Alright? See you guys tomorrow.